Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry about last week. I was not feeling well, so did not feel up to the live stream. I was like, there's no way I can host a live stream for 2, 3, 4 hours, however how many hours we do it. So apologize about for that. We got a ton of stuff to talk about. A ton of stuff went on. I want to say, as I usually say first, um, for people who don't know, these live streams are not replacing um my regular videos. Just as soon as I have more time to do the regular videos, I will do the video, like the top 10s and the comments on the releases and stuff. I just don't have the time to do that stuff right now, so as soon as I do, I will go back to doing that. In the meantime, I get the live streams going, but as soon as I got more time, I'll do the old videos, and live streams are going to be an addition to those, not a substitution for. So very soon, as soon as I got some more of my personal stuff taken care of. But yeah, so I see some people have already here. What's up, Red Wagon Dioramas? Beautiful day in Massachusetts, isn't it? Beautiful day. Gonna go blow some leaves. It is nice. It's like 70 something degrees out over there. Same in Rhode Island. Very nice. What's up? I see Reggie's here. Darth Knight Prime. And Wheels of Chaotic Doom. It looks like it's really early Sunday in Australia. So welcome, David Edge. Hello, B Hollywood. That's from this morning. So yeah, so Baymax touched on something I did want to talk about. Darth Moose, what's up? New Zealand. Wow. So it must be super early for you too. 80 in Chicago. Ryan Byrne, what's up, buddy? I saw your comment about you were tipping me off as something. I forget what it was, but I appreciate that. It was in work. But Baymax, that's one thing I did want to talk about today. We got some other stuff to talk about. He's talking about how the price for the TVC speeder bike set that was going to be released for Return of the Jedi is going to be $45. There's some other leaks I want to talk about too. There's some more TVC figures coming up. There's some Black Series leaks as well. Boba droids at Target. That's what it was. Yep. Also, I don't know if you saw, I posted on my Instagram when it happened. The mythical unicorn-like Black Series 187th Trooper Walgreens Exclusive popped up as in stock randomly yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before for a few minutes. If you follow me on Instagram, you got the alert and you hopefully pre-ordered one, or it's not even pre-order, it's in stock, just in stock. I pre-ordered one, I bought one, so it's already shipped. It says it's on the way. So it's not in stock anymore, unfortunately. But it was in stock, so we'll see what gets shipped to me. Last time I did that, which was the Clone Commander Obi-Wan. I got two. They came online. I got two, and they came both destroyed. So hopefully get better results this time. But a couple other stuff is happening as well. I wrote a bunch of stuff down, but yeah. So we missed last week. So what I kind of wanted to start with was PulseCon, because we didn't have a live stream when PulseCon was going on, and then I missed the next week. So PulseCon, I just wanted to get everybody's opinion on what happened at PulseCon, and I think, just like most of you, my initial reaction to the reveals is that's it? That's all we get? But I don't know. It's all in the past now. So, and what we also missed was the Walmart Collector Con, where we got some Andor figures were up for pre-order, along with the Wookiee, the Halloween Wookiee was for pre-order, which ships in December apparently. Yes, PulseCon was very disappointing. Yeah, right. Me too. I completely forgot. I was gonna rattle off some things. I was like, I don't even remember what they. I just remember it being lackluster. That's all I remember. Very disappointing for PulseCon. Um, so I did want to. Let me just take a peek at it right now. But PulseCon. I mean, they did the Indiana Jones stuff. Yeah. I don't want to call them not true Star Wars fans, but they're certainly not Star Wars collectors. At least it doesn't seem so, in my opinion. Um, you have a certain attitude about collecting when you've been in the trenches. Out searching for stuff, and like what's hitting and what's hard to find, and they would certainly make different decisions if they were, out there on the hunt. Blaine, what's up? I'm well. That's something else I wanted to talk about today. Um, I'm sticking to my embargo of Star Wars. So, Hasbro's quarter 3 earnings actually dropped. They came out and they were well below what was expected. And they gave a bunch of reasons for why that is. And one of them was increasing price sensitivity, which translates into people aren't buying certain things because we've raised the prices. So, so I guess the people who have decided because these prices are so high or whatever reason, it's actually having an effect on Hasbro and their decision making because sales are down. The stock has dropped over 3%. And they're down to their worst showing since 2015. And what happened in 2015? The Force Awakens came out, which gave them. Now, Hasbro does a lot of things, and action figures isn't their biggest department by far. They make way more money off little kids' toys and that crap. But they got an initial spike in sales because of because of the Force Awakens, which eventually nosedived and went the other way. So I just thought it was interesting that one of the things that they said that they're that costs them sales and revenue is the increasing price sensitivity of people who just aren't okay with the rise in prices, not just in figure stuff, but like other all their other toys. I just thought that was very interesting, and we'll see what happens with that because we're coming up to quarter 4, which is so we're coming up to quarter 4, which is for toys, is generally their best quarter because of Christmas and Christmas and kids and stuff and the holidays. So we'll see what happens with that. But yes, sales are down. That was so Hasbro hasn't been in such hasn't had I'm sorry, let me rephrase. The communities of collecting hasn't had this bad of an impression of Hasbro in maybe ever. Like it's at the lowest it's ever been, in my opinion. Right? So like the prices, the figures they're selecting to drop, the new packaging, the exclusives, the long waiting times for figures because you order them and it might take a year or more for them to actually get them. The how Hasbro is viewed in the eyes of collectors for action figures specifically is probably at an all-time low. And what we're seeing again, which is happening, so I didn't want to talk about this so early, but um, so Blaine has a good comment about it. We're just so ungrateful. We should be willing to spend $30 to $35 each on the figures with one or less accessories. I don't know about you, but I think we need to pay at least 50 to 75 for repaints. Yes, I'm with you. That's what we need to do. Why stop there? How about 100? So things are not going so great over there right now. Not to mention the fact that I don't know if you looked, but there is no way in hell that the HasLab Ghost Rider is going to get backed. It's they've lost more. It's under 5,000 backers right now. It needs 9. It keeps dropping. It's at 4,9 something. It needs 9,000 to get backed, and it's going the opposite way. And who can we thank for that? Is this it's our problem, because we have a problem with this increasing price sensitivity where we're upset. We're not willing to pay $350 for something that should cost like $200 at the most. So and what does Chris have to say? Chris is upset about the packaging. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know if I know. So, all right, so some people have. So the packaging has irked some people so much. Excuse me. That they've stopped collecting Black Series altogether. And for someone like me, I have a lot of mint in box figures, which is going to suck when I start getting the plasticless ones. I mean, what's the point at that point? So should it be as big of a deal as it is? But no, but we'll see what happens when we start. We haven't really gotten a lot of Star Wars figures in them yet. So I like to see what happens when it's like a regular thing. So the Andor figures, I don't have any of them. I didn't buy a single Andor figure. I don't know if I'm going to. Listen, I see this. This has happened before, and it's going to happen right now. It's going to happen again. The prices are so high for these figures that collectors like me or other collectors are being, instead of being completionists, they're being very picky about which figures they buy. They're only, instead of buying all of them. Like if they were $19.99, I would buy a lot more figures. That's the thing they don't get. That's what Walmart got right. He was like, why am I gonna I could price something at $9 and someone will buy one of them, or I can price it at $5 and they'll buy 2. So with that mentality in mind, I think that the price gouging is, I mean, you might make more money per figure, but you're losing out on a total number of sales. So where's the happy medium? I think that a lot of people I was looking at some Andor figures at Walmart.com today. They were like they're $27.99, right? $27.99. I think the same thing is going to happen that happened with the sequel trilogy figures. The sequel trilogy figures, people were like, all right, well, I know they're going to hit clearance because that's just what kept happening. They're going to hit clearance. So why am I going to pay retail price for them right now, $20, when I can just wait a couple months and I can get it for $10 or $5 at Five Below? Why pay $20? So the same thing is going to happen with these figures. Same thing is going to happen. People are going to, why am I going to pay $27, $28 with tax? We're talking $30 for these figures when I can just wait for them to go on clearance, because they're going to go on clearance, and I can get it for $10 if I even want to pay for it. And it got to the point when I don't know, some of you guys that were there might but remember this, there is a push. There was a push where like things were getting so bad with the Black Series line because of this reason and the non-selling of the figures because they, one, nobody wanted them, and two, the people that did want them were just waiting until they hit clearance to buy them. There was a push for like, hey, collectors, as a group of Black Series collectors, if you like the Black Series line, we have to start buying them for retail price or this line is not going to last. They're going to end the line. It was like things were bad. Things were hitting like things were the Star Wars department was like, sales were at like an all-time low because of these two things that were happening. And there was like a push of collectors who were like, we have to, this is what we need to do. I like Black Series line. I want more Black Series figures in the future when they get done with the sequel trilogy. So you have to start buying them for retail price, so that we can just make the line survive. So the same thing is going to happen. So we will see. Yeah, David, I'm gonna go through these comments, but yeah. So this is the same thing happened with the Rogue One figures. Nobody wanted those. We don't know why they even. Oh yeah, I forgot the 5-year anniversary of Rogue One. We all had it marked on our calendar. 5 years of Rogue One. Can't wait for that anniversary. Attack of the Clones. No, we don't need that one. But 5 years Rogue One. Let's get these figures out. So yeah. So these are what's happening right now with the prices for those Rogue One figures. They're all on sale. You could have paid $22.99 like on them, like I did, or all on sale now. All right, let me just read these comments now because I was just going on a little rant there. So, so what can I say about the Andor figures? I haven't ordered any of the Andor figures. I don't know if I'm going to order any of the Andor figures. Jedi Crafts right here says something about Mon Mothma. Yeah, that's probably the only one that I even considered getting. But again, I haven't been really watching the show. I heard that it's good. It's pretty good. I've heard that it's not so good. I heard some people stopped watching it because it was too boring. I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. I'll get around to it. I probably should watch it, but oh, here we go. So let me see. Games. Here we go. That's where we were. Let's see. Okay, so for example, it's already started to happen. With those were more Rogue One figures. The Saw Gerrera is on clearance now. The Target exclusive, Rogue One, Anton Merrick and Jin's dad. Oh my god. Oh, maybe I'm still not feeling right. Galen Erso. Those are on clearance for half, right? The TVC figures from The Mandalorian that were exclusives, the Migs Mayfeld and the Sasha Banks figure, Costa Reeves. Those are all on clearance now, or they were. I'm not sure. I can't. What else is on clearance right now? You know what else at clearance? Friggin' the Maldo Kreese Mandalorian Black Series figure at Target. I saw that on clearance. Somebody posted that. It's on clearance now. Everybody waited for that. Some people paid $38.99. I'm sorry, $38.99 for that, hitting clearance now. So we're getting to the point where is it even worth, pre-ordering the figure or ordering it? I mean, there's some of them you probably have to do. That reminds me, everybody, if you didn't, the Walmart exclusive Black Series Jedi Ruins Boba Fett is back up for pre-order at Walmart right now. If you haven't pre-ordered, if you didn't get a chance to pre-order it before, that's the one. It's in the deluxe pack too. It's right now at Walmart. Let me see if I can bring it up for you. So yeah, it's now back up for pre-order. It hadn't been for a very long time. So if you missed out on it, you can still pick that bad boy up. Yeah, it looks like it's still. Yeah, it's still up. All right, cool. So yeah, so I think I just heard my doorbell. Give me 1 second. There he is. So hold on guys, I'll be right back. Ugh. All right. Sorry about that. Doorbell. Amazon package. So yeah, so that's back up if you need that. It's been up for a while. I mean, a day or two. So let me see where we're at here. I can't wait for The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, let's see what they do for that. That's what I'm saying. I buy at 20. If it was $20, I'd get them. Isn't that crazy that that amount of money like makes the difference? If it was $19.99, I'd probably get them. If not, I'm not gonna buy figures that I'm like meh about for $27.99. Oh, hey, cross your fingers. Maybe Rise of Skywalker or Last Jedi anniversary. We got a carbonized rose. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, that's another thing I want to say. I wasn't able. I thought I might have mailed that one. Soka Trooper. I got to go through them. So the last couple people who won stuff, I haven't mailed them yet. I was actually going to mention this now. If I owe you something, just tip me up now, and I'll organize it. I think I owe 3 people things. Maybe I got to go through them all. Haven't had a chance to do it. Wasn't feeling well last week, so I apologize. But I will get that to you. This TVC Ahsoka Trooper. Oh right, I have that over here. Yes. So yeah, I still have it. I didn't get a chance to do that stuff yet. So I do owe people stuff. So I apologize. I will get it out to you though, for sure. Hey man, I'm right with you. I'm just telling you what happened. That's what happened. It was pretty crazy. There was some like I'm not gonna say any names. There were certain forums that were pretty popular at the time that were advocating for that. And I'm right there with you. I was like, well, why am I gonna give? I'm like, Hasbro's got money. Hasbro is a Fortune 500 company. The last time I checked, they just snuck into the Fortune 500 recently. They don't need my extra $8 more than me. You know what I mean? I need that money more than them. They should be giving it to me. Right, exactly. People definitely care about the Rogue One and everything. Hey, huh? What? But they did say that they're doing the Clone Wars 20th, which is 20 years from the origin of Clone War, like the micro series, not the other series. But hey, cool with me, man. I'd love to see some Clone Wars 20th anniversary stuff. Yeah. So Resident Andor is a fantastic series. Slow burn, but yes, totally worth the time and investment, in my opinion. It's far better than Kenobi and Book of Boba Fett. The writing alone is leagues. That's interesting. I hope that the writing is better because the Book of Boba Fett was had so much potential. That's what makes it difficult. Ha! Was that the doorbell again? Oh, I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up this time. All right. When do you think we'll get the archive release for Hunter and Crosshair? Well, we'll probably get the season 2 Hunter and Crosshair before we get any archive release of them. So I'm not sure. It might be a while. It could be a significant amount of time. But I'm sure they're coming. I thought Mace Windu, I thought you lived close to me, right? You live in Massachusetts or something, right? Yeah, Hot Toys makes a good case now, but they're super expensive. They take up a lot of space though. But hey, the quality is there. No joke. No, I don't think the Target exclusive Clone Trooper Halloween figure is going to sell out, and the Wookiee for Walmart is still available too. Those are kind of like specialty figures. Not for everybody. I think I pre-ordered the Wookiee, but I'm probably gonna cancel it. I don't remember. It was during the Walmart CollectorCon, which I wanted to talk about for a second because they had the Andor figures and they had the Wookiee, and then they had the TVC. What's Havoc, right? The TVC ARC Trooper Havoc, which for most of us, a lot of us, I don't want to say most, but for a lot of us, was the only figure that any of us really wanted. And it was supposed to go up at 10 a.m. with everything else. And of course, it didn't. The other ones did, of course, but the one that everybody wants, that one doesn't go up at 10 a.m. So you had to wait around for it. I don't think it was till 10:45 or 11 o'clock that it actually went up. So, but it eventually did, and it was up for a little while. Why is it not working? Oh, I don't want to do that. But it did eventually go up, and I hope everybody got it that wanted to get it. But it was kind of like a crapshoot. And then the oh, I see. So there was some other stuff that was up for CollectorCon. And one of the things was, so NECA has this new thing. They made a deal with the worst person you could. They made a deal with Walmart, right? You guys might have heard about this. It's like a collector database thing called AutoT, AUTO, capital T, AutoT. And it's a database thing where you're supposed to be able to keep you buy your collectible, you buy your NECA Ninja Turtle figure. It'll stay in this system. There's kiosks in Walmart, and you can get the figure. They'll hold on to it for you, or you can get it shipped to you. And you might, if you've been to a Walmart and seen them, you might have seen these they're cards basically that kind of like back in the day when you used to wanted to buy a video game from Toys R Us, and you would take the card out of the place and you would bring it up to the video game guy and he would go get it for you. Same deal with the action figures, um, except that even when the cards are gone, like say they got 10 available, there's 10 cards. Even when the cards are gone, if you see the UPC, you can just manually type into the thing and buy one. So people are just doing that. So they're selling way more than they're actually available. So a bunch of them are going to get canceled. So it's already started off like a complete disaster. But you might have seen some of them, some of the cards or the kiosks. I haven't seen one yet. I haven't really been looking, but they're starting to hit Walmart stores. And you're supposed to be able to trade with other people, like on the kiosk. You could trade stuff or whatever, like kind of making. And there's going to be some type of digital collectibles too in it, which is why there needs to be a database. So we'll see how this turns out. But initially, it doesn't seem to be going so well. But the 3 figures that you can buy now are all Mirage Comics Ninja Turtle figures for NECA. There's a Shredder, black and white Shredder, black and white Foot Soldier, and then Renette, a variant color of Renette. So I didn't buy any of them. I was going to go for the Shredder, but I just didn't. I just wanted to see how the Auto T thing worked, and that's why I was going to buy something. But they all sold out pretty quickly, so I didn't actually do that. But we'll see what happens with that. The Andor series has been fantastic, really. Well, Mace, I don't like any of the holiday figures. Mainly, I dislike the holidays. So the Christmas holiday figures for this upcoming holiday season, the Wookiee one, the white Wookiee, it's now starting to show up in GameStops in Canada. So they're coming. They're supposed to be actually. Someone made a nice little chart. Most of them come out November 1st, but some of the other ones come out a little earlier. Let me see if I can bring up the chart for you. Because yeah, they're coming up. Here we go. Excuse me while I bring this up, just so we can get it over with. So there's 6 of them. 6 different retailers. So that's fun to track them down if you want them. I'm not going to get any of them. Not for me. I did track down the last set though, but I'm not going to do it this time. So let's see. They're around here somewhere. Where are you? Just bear with me for 1 second here. Here it is. So it's going to be right here, and I can show you them here. So we got the Holiday Sith Trooper, Amazon on the 25th. GameStop has the Wookiee and the Scout Trooper. GameStop has the Wookiee on the 1st. Walmart has the Scout Trooper on the 1st. Protocol Droid is Entertainment Earth, our Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, on the 1st. The new one, which is the Clone Trooper, Pulse Shop Disney on the 1st. And then the Target one is the Mandalorian on 11/16. So those of you who are interested, that's what's up. I think we might have went over this the last time we spoke, but I'm very excited for you, Mace Windu, because these will be available for you soon. Oh, really? Speaking of Walmart exclusives, I'm happy that the Clone Wars Grievous and Mace Windu showed up at retail. I didn't know that. Where did you see them? The Christmas figures are ridiculous. Can suck my candy cane. I like it. Yeah, so that's generally the formula they use. Disney, well, yes, Disney will make Hasbro do the new figures for the new media because they're contracted to do that. And then they try to sprinkle in some old stuff. But like I had, so no, so they'll sprinkle them in the same waves, but they will put, yeah, archive retro packaging. But they did that during the sequel trilogy, but if they kind of just delegated certain spots for things, you know what I mean? Not overwhelm them with the new figures. I think that would actually go pretty far. And I think that I don't know if anybody else remembers, but as soon as they were done with the sequel trilogies, the waves were like the best they had ever been. Because they were doing all stuff for the that you wanted as opposed to just forcing stuff down your throat. Your long lost brother Fish is a question for all of us. All right, listen, I'm coming in 13 in a few months. And I've been collecting Marvel Legends and Star Wars Black Series. Do you think I should stop buying because the new packaging and the raise in price? I don't think you should stop buying. Just buy what you want. That's the best advice I can give you. Just buy the things that you want. Don't overextend yourself. Um, just make sure, yeah, you're just buying the stuff that you like. And let me say this: at 13, make sure you spend. Make sure I would say, make sure you save some of your money too, and make sure you have some money to have a good time. That's what I would say at 13. I mean, m- find multiple hobbies. Old Republic figs. Think they'll ever do more Old Republic? I don't know. I think that'd be awesome though, right? A lot of the Old Republic figs are expensive now. So, I hope so. Actually, I think isn't somebody scheduled? An Old Republic figure is scheduled to come, right? Um I think someone from the Old Republic is supposed to be coming. I don't remember who it is. Somebody in the comments will know. I'll figure it out. There you go. This guy knows. Yes, those are coming. Very cool. I think they spend more time on that type of stuff. The extended universe. A lot of times, those are the stuff that's hardest to find. That's some of the stuff that is cost the most on the secondary market. So I really wish they would branch out and more stuff like that. Um, instead of giving us, the same character multiple times in slightly different clothes, or the repacks or repaints. Yeah, me too. Waited 40 minutes for that damn Havoc figure. I had stuff to do too. That's the problem with it when they say on a weekday that something's going to be available for pre-order and it's not at that time. People schedule that into their day. They're like, all right, well, if I do this and this and this, then I can be free at 10 to pre-order this. And then it doesn't happen. You got to rearrange it, or you can't do it. Then you're screwed. You're like, well, I got to go back to work now. So that's why I'm kind of, it is a problem when they're not available at the time they say they're going to be available. Same. Also, I don't, can we get some pre-orders on the weekend? You know, Why are they always on the weekday? People have jobs. They're busy. They got kids. So if you made them on a day that more people are not working compared to working, it might be a little bit easier. No, I didn't talk about this. I only said that it was available. So people are the Walgreens. Yes, it was available briefly online. The Walgreens clone trooper, the 187th clone trooper. People are complaining he's not purple enough. I didn't hear anybody complain about that, but I haven't really been keeping my ear to the grindstones. Maybe it's in Facebook groups or something. I don't know. Mine's not here yet. I haven't gotten a look at them yet. So they said it shipped already. If you bought one from Walgreens, it's sold out now. So I don't know. I'll see what happens when it gets here. Although I'm kind of excited for mine. I'm waiting for it. I kind of, it was just out of the blue that it was available, but that also means that it's going to be hitting stores soon. So, and it usually goes up back online one more time, maybe twice. So you should start being on the lookout for your Walgreenses, and it might be online again. If I see it online, I'll post it again on my Instagram. So you might have a chance to get it if you didn't get it. But that's generally where I put the news if it's available or not. So follow my Instagram, and you'll know when it's available if you missed it. There was something else I was going to say, and I don't remember what it was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, a couple people have mentioned it, and I might have been, and maybe this is a good idea. They said to maybe move back the time of the live stream from 2 to maybe like 3 or 4, or maybe even later than that. Just because some people are kind of busy on Saturdays. So I wanted to run that by you guys. Actually, Ryan Byrne, you might have been one of the people that's mentioned that. Let's see. I just want to. All right. You just missed it, huh? Yeah. So it was available. What's up, Peak? Not much, man. Oh, Chris wants it earlier. Oh, really? Yeah. So it was probably sold out by then. But I kept getting pulled from the car. Yeah, it might have been sold out at that point. Okay, hold on. I was watching. All right, I just moved the comments. I missed a bunch of comments. I just want to make sure I can. Oh, so they were online. So Grievous and Mace from Clone Wars Walmart Exclusive were available online. That's interesting. Let me see. Okay. I just want to make sure I read all of this. Yeah, so you're not the only person that mentioned it, moving the time back. So I'm thinking about it. it would give me a chance to actually do some of my errands on Saturday, because at the time that it is, it's difficult for me to do anything but this on Saturday until like after. I'm not doing errands after, maybe, especially in the wintertime, because I'm just old now. I have an old person mentality, but that's it. So, yeah, I just wanted to run that by, see if anybody else, if it even affected anybody else. I know it's going to affect the Australian people. They're probably not. I guess it'd be later in the day. Maybe they could make it work. All right, so I saw this coming. With regular buyers, no, they have roundtable question Q&As. And yeah, and nothing happens. Yeah. But sometimes they do have Q&As, and some people ask decent enough questions, but I think for the last one, it seemed like the Star Wars, whoever was there for Star Wars, had like, they had no idea. A lot of the things they didn't have any idea about. Like, one thing they didn't have any idea about was that was the difference in number of figures for each IP from Black Series to TVC. Like, they didn't understand that, like, there's like been no like TVC Bad Batch figures or TVC Andor figures or anything like that. They had no idea there's a discrepancy between the two. And it just seemed like a lot of stuff where, like, you would think you would know this if this is your job to work on it. So I haven't seen. I usually don't watch them, but I actually probably should. I just sometimes I just read like a summary of what happened. Yeah, I think that they might be I mean, that's how, politicians do it. So pretty much probably the same thing. They have whoever, hey, ask us this question or whatever. You know what I mean? I only take the ones that they want to answer. That might be true. People keep saying that. Someone else already said that. My impression of Star Wars teams at Hasbro is that they don't actually understand Star Wars. It's clear to me that they aren't true fans. Yeah, and I said this thing, I don't know. Maybe I gotta double check it, but and reevaluate my decision. But I feel as though they're not like actual collectors. I think that's readily apparent. That they just, they get their stuff. Oh, here's your free figure because you work here or whatever. They've never been, having to yeah, so they have all their they haven't been out in like the trenches, trying to find figures on their own. They don't have their own collections. It's just stuff they've been given, or they started taking interest in it because they got the job or something like that. Yeah, so Red Wagon tells us that, yeah, the questions are vetted by Hasbro. I completely, yeah. Now, what a good what a someone with balls would probably do is just get their question vetted, and be like, get the okay for like a layup question, and then hit them with something hard. That's probably the move. Yep. Yeah, well, what's funny too is they'll make like a lousy decision, and their explanation for it's always for, oh well, you asked for it, and we listened to the fans, and here it is, and you're like, who said that? Who was asking for this? So it's very interesting, but yeah, the Marvel team is pretty good. Marvel guys can be actual fans of the comics, which I like. Maybe not lifelong hardcore fans, but fans. Yeah. How about that? The vetted questions. Lucas Monster's recent interview with Eric had vetted questions. Interesting. So there was something else I wanted to talk about, and that is the exclusive for the Black Series War of the Bounty Hunters um Boba Fett showed up, and I got to see it in person. Everyone's got shipped. I think most people's got shipped anyway. Um, and those of you who decided not to order it because it was $33.99 and it was just a repack, well, you were right. Good job, you guys, because it looks cheap and it pretty much looks like garbage. So, yeah, mine showed up. Packaging is cool, but it just looks super cheap. Like they didn't do anything with this. They could have done something. They could have done a two-tone paint job or some like weathering or something. They just didn't do anything. It's just black. It's it's very disappointing, especially $33.99 for just a repaint. It's not new. It's just a repaint, and he charges $33.99 for it. That is insane to me. It's just I mean, it comes with one new piece, right? So it's just this is such a cash grab. It's unfortunate, but yeah, very disappointed with it. Because even with remember the Shadow Squadron Black Series figures, there was like a set. Like I know they were like the paint job was even different with those. I know this. Let me see if I can bring one up. You know, it looked like they actually put a little bit of effort into it. Oh, it's a crappy picture. Let's see what we got. Oh, here we go. You see what I mean? It's like, actually, can you guys even see this? No, you can't. So, just talking to myself. Here we go. You see what I mean with the paint job? It's like at least, you know, there's something else there. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I thought it was lackluster. I see somebody likes it. Was it Chris? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So I mentioned that earlier. So it doesn't look like that the HasLab Ghost Rider project is going to be going through. It's down another. It's under 40. It's under 5,000 backers. Keeps going down. It was at they had it up to 6,000 something, and then when the early bird figure wasn't going to be released because they didn't get it to 9,000 in the time period, they lost a bunch of backers, and now more people are backing up. Oh, what's up, Nerd Affiliate? What's going on, dude? So yeah, so it doesn't look like it's going to get backed, unfortunately. Well, I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, but way overpriced. I think we all could see that. So yeah, so it wasn't something I was going to bag anyway, but I think it's telling that it's the first Marvel Legends one to not make it, because those were really, I mean, the Galactus, the Sentinel, those were massive figures, but not vehicles. But they got backed easily. And then they do this, they overprice it. And it looks like it's not even going to come close. So we'll see. There might be that push at the end. Like if you remember for the Rancor, there was their major push the last day where it almost made it. It missed it by 500. A lot of people backed it the last day. Yeah, for sure. Definitely, the past ones were bigger, came with more, and cost less. So I think wasn't the Galactus was 400, wasn't it? It might have been 350. But you can see the difference in the things, like the Rancor. What's wrong with the Rancor? I don't know. They would need to drop that price. Maybe they'll add a figure at the end or something, because or they already tried to add an extra figure, right? They did add an extra figure. So I don't know. So we need round 2 of the Rancor, right? I'm in. See, this is what happened. Now we saw how bad it could get with the lightsaber, and now we're like, give us the Rancor again. We'll back the Rancor. Help us out. The Sentinel was 350. How much was the Galactus? Was it 399? HasLab. Overpriced. Excellent vehicle with upgrade figure. Yeah, maybe it's worth like $200. 250. You know, the Ghost Rider. I don't know. Definitely not worth 350, I'll tell you that. Stop with the Fets, I say. A repaint should be... Oh, yeah, that'd be great. I always wondered why they didn't do a Fen. So, the Fen fixture for the basic release Fen wasn't... That figure was going for like 60 or 70 bucks at one time when they started releasing them for re-releasing 3.75-inch basic figures when the after the Force Awakens. So yeah, I mean, that seems like a pretty good figure to do if you're just going by how much it was going for. Oh, Galactus just arrived. No kidding. Yeah, I saw the people getting their Galactus. I didn't order Galactus. $3.99. Okay, thank you, Nerd Affiliated. Yeah, so Galactus was 400. Sentinel was 350. But those are massive figures with like extras. I mean, I think they look great. I want yeah, I want Nia Num too. Am I going to RICC? I am on the I might be going. Is Red Wagon still in here? If Red Wagon, are you going? Are you guys going to RICC? I initially was definitely going. Now, you know, life happens. But I still might go. I was looking at there's a ton of people going. So Rhode Island Comic Con is coming up. It's in the first weekend of November. Ton of people. Rhode Island Comic Con is actually a really good Comic Con. Tons of guests. So many people are they overdo it with the guests. There's a ton of them coming this year. I usually try to get one thing autographed from somebody, but I always end up missing them and not doing it. So I try, but yeah. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I will definitely. Are you going? So Nerd Affiliate, Red Wagon. Did you leave? Did he leave? Oh, looks like he did. Yeah, it's a good one. Going on Saturday. Okay. Yeah. All right. Saturday will be the day then if I go. I'll let you know. Yeah, so if there's extra, they do that now. Before they didn't keep extras. So if your thing was damaged in shipping, you were shit out of luck. So Hasbro sent me a replacement Boba after the first package was damaged. Yeah, so now they keep extras for this exact reason. So you got to hand it to Hasbro for actually, having the foresight to do that instead of just being like, sorry, we sent them all. We're done. They do make extras for this exact reason. So that is, you gotta, Good thinking, Hasbro. Good thinking. So Chris thinks that it was worth $350. All right. Hey, to each his own. To each his own, man. Yeah. The Rancor was, I don't know if it was $100 over. I think $250 with the stuff that included would be fair. You know. But you had to make the goals attainable. And it should have came with the Rancor Keeper straight up. Yeah. Rancor Keeper straight up on a nice card. You know, and then give us some better tiers. Mace, you're not going, dude. I was actually, I was thinking about you the other day, dude, because I was in Foot Locker. No, yeah, it was Foot Locker, and they had these. They had these like Air Force. They had Jordan 1s, and they were like all red, and with just a little bit of black on them. And I was like, no, I can't. I don't have any red clothes. I'm like, these Mace would want these though. What's up, Elena? People are souped about the Black Series 4 Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet. At least from what I saw. Oh, there you are. Are you? I'm not. I didn't say I'm not going. I didn't say I'm not going. I'm kind of on the fence. All right, I'll let you know. Okay, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'll make a decision very, very soon. I gotta check out my ticket things and stuff. So, Saturday would probably be the day. So, but I'll get back to you very soon so you can have time to organize your life. They set a release date for the Endor Rebel. Could you be more specific? Oh, nice. You attended the NYCC Super PAC. Overwhelmed, even though I love it. You sold your Saturday badge? Did you make any money selling it? Or because I remember the only time I tried to go to NYCC is when there was kind of the COVID restriction thing, and there was very limited people, and it sold. Does it usually sell out like instantaneously like that? Wait, what did I miss here? I had too many colons. Forgot to check out the car. What car? Oh, the car. The Ghost Rider car. What happened, Salacious? What's wrong with Salacious Crumb? What happened, Mace? Instead we got fucking Salacious. All right, sorry, David. Just picked up my daughter, drove home. She forgot literally the one thing she was bringing here, and had to make the journey twice. Sorry, man. Oh, that's interesting. Fen might be in the Ahsoka. So Ahsoka, dude, I can't even. You know what I mean? I've been missing so many kicks lately. I can't even. I'll tell you what I am gonna do. I am gonna buy the black canvas 4s because those are dope. That's what I'm going to do. That's all that I really want. I can't keep up with all this crap, but I want those. Oh, the leaks. Yeah, hey, let's talk about some stuff. Right. Okay. Sold it right before. Okay. So yeah, I didn't know that. Right, and then you can resell it now, remember. Okay. Right. I think that people are pretty excited about the Clone Trooper helmet. Um, I think so. I think it looks good. I'm just happy that we're finally going to get a Clone Trooper helmet. I'm seriously considering getting it customized to be Echo's helmet. That's pretty cool. That's a tip for the rank. Oh, I forgot. Okay, yes. So, right, we got Salacious Crumb. Yeah, man. Sorry you can't go anywhere. I miss attending conventions. I used to go to 2 or 3 big ones every year before I got sick, before COVID. I agree that many are overwhelming, and there's no doubt they aren't geared for the disabled. Nah, man, it's way too crowded. I went to the last one I went to was 2 years ago, Boston. So crowded. You could barely walk around, man. Okay, cool. Just tag doing something. Yes, I do. So, yes, that's true. Not sure if you do Back to the Future. I do Back to the Future. Big fan of Back to the Future. All the Back to the Futures. Um, it was funny. One time, my girlfriend at the time was like, "Oh, I love Back to the Future." I'm like, "Yeah, me too. I love those movies." She's like, "I know everything about those movies." I'm like, "Oh, you do? Okay." I'm like, "Well, let's do a one-on-one trivia challenge, and you ask your question, I'll ask my question, and we'll see how many. We'll see. Everyone gets a point when you answer one right, and we'll see what the who the winner is." And I won 20-0. I obliterate. I just know too much about those movies. They're great. So yes, and there is NEC is doing an accessory pack for the Back to the Future figures, which is available on 10/26 at thenecastore.com. If you're interested in that. I did see that. I didn't know if that's what. Yes. Yes, I'm going to pay resale for the Canvas 4s. Yes. Yes, I'm going to. Absolutely, I'm going to. They're only going to be, I don't know, they were 210. Resale is going to end up being 340 or something because I wear 11 and a half. So mine are always more expensive than everybody else. So yes, I'm going to pay 340 for them or something, whatever it comes out to be. I didn't try to BOT them, but I'm just going to pay straight up for them. Yes. Yeah, I was just talking about that. The Fenrao. So in Ahsoka expect is 5. Yeah, it's a 5 POA figure, basic line. From Rogue One line to get even more expensive. Yeah, it was like $50 or $60, $70 at one point. Then it went down, but it was pretty expensive once. I'm trying to catch up with all of these comments. And then I'm gonna do the leaks. Okay. All right, man. I will text you about Rhode Island Comic Con. Oh yeah, I got shoes for that. I'd have to wear a pair of beaters to RICC. The risk of being furious with them getting stepped on. Yeah, me too, man. I got shoes for that. Okay, so all right, let me. I can't. I can't wait. No, resellers of the devil. Just take the L. No, I can't. I want them. Those are what I want. I've been waiting for something cool like that, and I just want it. I'm going to buy them. All right. Anyway, let's do it. So, let me see what we got. Okay. So, this is what we got. That's new. That's coming out that we just found out about. So, for Black Series, there's 3 new Shop Disney 3-packs. You remember the 3-packs? The last ones? They had the First Order one that had what's his name in it? General Hux. Then there was the Droid one, the Droid Depot one, and then there was the Creature Pack. You remember the Creature Pack and stuff? So we're getting 3 new 3-packs. They're Shop Disney exclusives. 3-pack. So we're getting. Oh, tell me it didn't come up. Yeah, like these are the old. That's the old ones. I don't see the new one. Anyway, we're getting 3 new ones. They're coming soon. No, I'm not the fire. Yeah. So I'm just I'm gonna. This is the difference. It's just what I want, and I'll pay the extra money for what I want. It's not that I do it all the time because I don't, but for these, I'll pay the extra. So anyway, 3 new Black Series 3-packs, Shop Disney exclusives. I don't know if you guys actually got them before. And unfortunately, yeah, right, here's one. So unfortunately about them is that they're going to be they're going to be part 2 of the ones that we already have. So they're called First Order Part 2 or First Order 2, I'm sorry. Droid Depot 2 and Creature Pack 2. So that's the ones that we got coming. So I don't know who would be in First Order 2. I really haven't thought about it. I was more thinking about who's going to be in Creature Pack 2. Because I think the Creature Pack is the only one that I got out of all of them. What's up, Sonic? So, yeah, so that's what's happening. And I mean, it's hit or miss for me. I want to see who's in there. I thought actually that the last ones were kind of decent. I know the Creature Pack, the First Order Pack, I think was actually kind of cool, but I didn't get it. And and I'd really only be getting it for like the redo of Hux because his old face was terrible in the figure that they did before. So he'll probably be an archive at some point. Yeah, so that might be one. Babu Frick was in a 2-pack with C-3PO. So yeah, he might be in there. But they got to do something bigger because we got, what did we get? Did we get 2 Salacious Crumb monkeys? Babu was in the first Creature Pack, so I guess he's not going to be in the first one. Did I get the pre-orders for the release of the blue ARC Trooper? Do you mean, are you talking about the TVC Havoc? I'm trying to think of what other ARC Troopers have been up for pre-order recently. Was it the vintage? Is that what you're talking about? The vintage collection Havoc? Or I don't know, another blue ARC Trooper. Yeah, it's gonna be Havoc, right? Nice. I like that. We get the Riva. Are you saying that the blue TVC ARC Trooper from the Clone Wars exclusives is back up for pre-order? Is that what you're saying to me? Hold on, let me see what we got going on here. Let's see. Let me take a look here. Bing Bang Pan. Let me see. All right, so he's on. He's Oh, right. So they were okay now. So they were available. You could also pre-order them at Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth recently, right? So yes. So yeah, you could get those the Clone Wars TVC figures that were Walmart exclusives were available for pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth recently. Um they might still be. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yes. So I just did Big Bad Toy Store, and yeah, he's the blue one is still available at Big Bad Toy Store for pre-order. Does anyone else do the figure art Star Wars figures? I don't have any of them, but most of the time they're pretty good, right? Oh, we did? So Yakface posted that these were becoming available. I didn't know he said that he was just, they were just like, nah, these ain't even. Let me double check. Oh, I made an error in transcribing some code to the rumored ship, and they for something else. Oh, okay. All right, good luck, man. So no, they're not coming. We get no we get no packs. That's it. But these are the other things that did get. Did I pre-order the Mandalore Darth Maul? You mean the Black Series one? What's up, Jay McGinn? No, I saw the initial post. I saw his initial post. I saw his second post. Read it. Didn't register in my brain, and then kept it moving. That's what I did. And yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that post meant that they were not. They're done. So anyway, there is more reveals. There's more stuff. More reveals. More leaks. So there he did find 5 new retro collection UPCs. Not sure what they are. They might be Wave 2 of the Return of the Jedi figures. They might be the Ahsoka figures too, because the Ahsokas are supposed to actually come out soon. Interestingly enough. So, and I say Wave 2 of the Return of the Jedi figures because Wave 1 is up for pre-order right now. I don't know if you guys saw it. That's one thing that we're actually going to talk about. So Wave 1 of the Return of the Jedi retro figures now available for pre-order. So I don't know what you guys think about those. I kind of have like a soft spot for those just because even though I was extremely young, I remember these card backs. I remember, well, not all of them, but I remember some of these card backs because I did have some of these figures. And this was, and and these were the only card backs that I didn't have any Empire or regular Star Wars. I wasn't born yet, but I did have some of these when I was a kid. So yeah, so so these are coming. Decent enough lineup, even though Lando's in there, but let me see. So I mean, I think he should be on there just because I remember this. I have this figure. I remember this figure. I remember this. Remember this whole thing. So for me, it's a total nostalgia thing. But I know, we've had enough Lando for everybody else. Jamie again, did you see Hasbro said recently the Star Wars brand had growing revenue this year? I did not see that, but I did see their report on their quarter 3 earnings, which I already spoke about. Which said that they have their revenue overall has dipped significantly and the stock is down to the lowest it's been since 2015. So they aren't doing so well. And one of the reasons they say it is, and I said this earlier, is because of increasing price sensitivity, translating into people are not buying our stuff because we raised the prices. So yeah, the card backs are pretty badass. I didn't save them as a kid. I threw them away too, but I do remember them. I do remember being in the store and the whole like aisle being Star Wars figures, big portion of like the aisle. I remember all that. Yeah, for sure. Even though I admit I admit I am old. I still love that when I was a kid, when New Hope came out in 1977, the late 70s was such an amazing period for genre films. I feel fortunate to be alive and experience them. Yeah, man. For sure. Do I think Havoc will be restocked? Yes, Havoc will be restocked. There is an answer to $12 5-point of articulation, and it's pass for me. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's total nostalgia. That's all it was. Yes, so I saw that. So unfortunately, things are down a little bit. What I was going to talk about? Oh, so the other stuff. So the other stuff that was revealed or leaked. So there's a new TVC large vehicle coming. Don't know what that is. Might be it could be the N1 or it could be related to Return of the Jedi. Don't know what it is, or it could be related to Andor. Don't know. I have no idea. There's another TVC small vehicle coming. Don't know what it is. It could be again, it could be Return of the Jedi. It's not the speeder bike, so it's something else. And there is a TVC playset coming, another playset coming. Don't know what it is, but it's not the bunker. So it's something additional to the Return of the Jedi bunker. And on top of that, he found 19 new TVC figure listings, basic figures, 19 of them, which puts them at 40. He said he has 40 unidentified TVC basic figures coming soon that he doesn't know what they are. So that's a bunch of stuff that's coming soon. Oh, also, there's a new Target exclusive retro collection prototype figure, the ones that are in multiple they're molded in different colored plastic. New figure coming. Total speculation about what it is. He thinks it might be Leia, but who knows? I think those have run their course. We think we've gotten enough of those. The last one didn't sell out, where the other ones did. The last one being the Luke Skywalker with the X-wing Luke Skywalker with the helmet. That one's I think that's the only one of all of them that didn't sell out. I think people are exhausted with them. So, we'll see what it is, but does not interest me. I've had enough. Darth Maul speeder could be, who knows? ATSD speculated. Yeah, they've released that thing so many times and it doesn't work. Yeah, right. I would think that might be one of the figure or the vehicles. ATSD again. What's up, Jedi Hunter? Hey, man. I'm here for the price increases and rebacks. Yes, welcome. Welcome aboard, son. There'll probably be a white Imperial remnant repaint of the Return of the Jedi speeder bike. Yeah, maybe. Hey, who knows? But yeah, so that's those are additional things that are coming. Also, I forgot to mention. So I guess so I don't know if everybody saw, but Hasbro released the Blueprint 2, which is not a Jay-Z album. It is their plan to increase their revenue by 50% over the coming years. You guys might have saw it. So and one of those things is, increasing, the prices and getting into Magic the Gathering and all that stuff and pumping out more stuff. And I think one of the things might be, one of the things was to make Hasbro Pulse a bigger venue or medium for selling stuff because they make so much stuff. Because they make so much. I'm glad somebody got it. So to make Hasbro Pulse like a destination for buying your action figures, a bigger destination with more people and more action and stuff at Hasbro Pulse. People need to go to Hasbro Pulse. That's what they want. And I think one of their things might be so we've all seen the announcement. It's for 10/27, right? It's an exclusive look at. So if you haven't seen, 10/27 is Hasbro's reveals of figures and reveals of figures and exclusive content for Pulse Premium members. $50 a year, I think. Is it year or a month? I forget. So $50. So they have this 10/27 reveal only for Pulse Premium members, where they're going to reveal figures. They're going to have pre-orders after that. I think they've done at least one before that I can remember, I think. But that's on 10/27 at 5 p.m. Eastern time, but you got to be a Pulse Premium member to do that. So it's probably one ploy to get more people to join Pulse Premium, pay that money, the $50 joining fee. Right. So $50 joining fee. Just so you can watch this video of reveals that you can probably find out. It's $50 a year. Okay. $50 a year for Pulse. So you can see this exclusive video and get first crack at the pre-orders, which I don't know if that's what you want, I guess. Or you can just wait and just see other people post them and not join. But what figures are going to be revealed? No idea. What they're bringing? No idea. Maybe that Admiral Akbar 40th anniversary on the card there, which has the Kenner Deco. Maybe that's going to be available. No idea. I don't think anybody knows. Maybe they'll tell us. Do I think Hasbro Pulse Premium is worth it? No. But let me rephrase. It might be worth it to you. And I don't mean that as an insult. I mean, if you actually order your figures at Hasbro Pulse, it'll be worth it. Yes, somebody just said it. Yes, so it's worth it for the shipping benefits if you actually order your figures at Hasbro Pulse. If you do that, then it's worth it because you get free shipping, right? I don't do that, so not worth it for me. You don't get any other real benefits except you get to watch this video. So only problem here. Now, that's not always the case. Hasbro is the last place to distribute their own products, which means you have to wait. I was a member since they quit. Yes, so sometimes they're the last place to get their figures in stock and you're waiting for your pre-orders. past when everybody else has gotten them. Sometimes they're the first, which happened recently, which is one of the pictures I have on the thumbnail for this, which is the Jedi Survivor 3-pack, which is now shipping. I think they had that first, and they're shipping that. It's in stock. The TVC Jedi Survivor 3-pack, which has the Magna Guard in it. That's in stock right now at Hasbro Pulse. I think the other places are now getting it too. I ordered it from Entertainment Earth, and mine says that it's now shipping. So they did get that first, but generally you're right. They get their stuff last, or you can exclusively get it. Like, some of the G.I. Joe exclusives are at Hasbro Pulse instead of dealing with Target. You can do that. I don't know if that makes it easier or better or anything, but so yeah, so I don't think honestly I think it's bullshit that Hasbro sells their own stuff to us at retail from their own price. They're not paying middleman anymore. So the extra money is going straight into their pocket. I don't think that it should be retail price if I'm getting it straight from the manufacturer. I think that it should be cheaper because they're not having to sell it to a middleman who then sells it to us. In particular, I think that the fact that the exclusives at Hasbro, for example, the War of the Bounty Hunters Boba Fett is $33.99 straight from the manufacturer. How the Credit Collection Dark Trooper is $39 straight from the manufacturer is highway robbery. And I think that's absolutely insane to charge us that much, even if it was going to another distributor before it gets to us, let alone straight from the manufacturer. I think that is insane. So no, I don't buy my figures from Hasbro Pulse, so it's not worth it for me. Anyway, let me just read the comments as I calm down. So I don't think that I wonder if they're going to pull back on Amazon exclusives in the future since they partner with them for Legends, Classifieds, and Black Series. I don't know. I don't think that exclusives are going to be pulled back anywhere from anything. I think we're just going to get more. Exclusives are basically a way for Hasbro to bribe Walmart, Target, and Amazon to carry their figures and to give them shelf space. They will never go away. And at the same time, it's a way for these major stores, Amazon, Target, Walmart, to have a leg up and try to take out small businesses, because now they have figures that a small business, action figure seller can't get or aren't going to get, or have to sell at an inflated price. So it's another way for them to, try and keep or get more of the sales as opposed to somebody else. Yeah, so all the reveals will be on Instagram within seconds of the video being dropped. True. Yep. So that's why you don't need to pay for it. But they're probably gonna have. There's gonna be pre-orders. They said. So the pre-orders, as a Pulse Premium member, you'll probably get first dibs in the first hour of the pre-orders or something. So that's basically what one of the things they're selling you. But at the same time, sometimes those figures that you have the leg up on getting at Pulse are actually already available for pre-order at a different retailer while they do that. So sometimes it's not the greatest thing. Did I get the rescue set? I did get the rescue set, actually. I pre-ordered the rescue. Oh, wow. It took forever. But the sex bots are here. Tinder hot. Not even a message this time. Oh, best adult dating site. I don't know about that. But, all right. Yeah, oh, you got the Dark Trooper in Target for 31. Yeah, so Target had it for the lowest price out of everybody, I think, which was 31.50, and that's where I got mine as well, but I didn't find it in store. Yes, there yes. Yeah, they're bots in YouTube comments now. Yeah, the bots made it. Sexy time. Yep. That's awesome. So, Chris, I used to come home and watch the Star Wars The Trench Run every day after school for as long as I can remember. That is awesome. I bet that is the deal. That the contracts will not let them. But here's the thing, though. They're agreeing to these contracts. They must sell their own stuff less than retail to undercut vendors. Same thing happens in aftercar car parts. Yes, but they're agreeing to the contracts. So I guess it's a ploy to make sure. But here's the thing, though. They would sell before the price increase. Walmart and Target, well, and Walmart for the most part, but Target as well. They would have the figures cheaper than Hasbro Pulse did. So there's obviously some line where it's like it has to be at least this, but they're adding price. Hasbro Pulse is gouging you, and you're paying more at Hasbro Pulse than you were paying at Walmart for figures. Which it still doesn't understand. But it still doesn't understand. This still doesn't explain why I have to pay $39 for a Dark Trooper exclusive, a Hasbro Pulse exclusive Dark Trooper credit collection figure. That is insane. It still doesn't explain why the War of the Bounty Hunters Hasbro Pulse exclusive Boba Fett was $33.99 when it was just a repaint. Use the gum trick for Target self-checkout. Wow. The next wave, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know when the next wave is going to hit. But there should be at least one, right? Before the end of the year. Okay. Yeah, there should be at least one before the end of the year, I think they said. What is my favorite Star Wars character? And why? Why? I think oh, that is tough. One of I can rattle some off. Boba Fett before the Book of Boba Fett was one of my favorites as a kid, and I don't know if you know back in the so Boba Fett's name wasn't always easily distinguished as Boba Fett, especially when you were a kid, because it is said in Return, but it's hard to distinguish what they're saying. And if you don't know that he's actually saying Boba Fett, then you didn't know that he was saying Boba Fett. And the only way you could really see that it was Boba Fett is if you like looked through the credits. And when you're a kid, you can't read anyway. So before I even knew that his name was Boba Fett, I was a big fan of Boba Fett. I just called him the Bounty Hunter. But I like Bosk too. Bosk is a big favorite of mine. I like the Return of the Jedi Emperor. He's a badass, right? Vader was always a favorite of mine. Then I like a lot of the aliens, especially in Return. A lot of the aliens were awesome for me. And then the Cantina aliens too. Obi-Wan. Old Obi-Wan, by the way. Sand person. Yeah, so they usually do that. Next wave is scheduled for January, February, but I think it will start hitting Target and other retailers before the end of the year. They've had some of their profit numbers for yes, for quarter four. They did that last year. They're probably going to do the same thing. So be good to get it out for Christmas, and then they get it so it looks like the quarter four numbers are better than they actually are. So yeah, I would assume that that's what they're going to do. So Randor TVC, yeah. So yeah, yes. Lumpy is actually, yes, Lumpy is definitely needs more play. Certainly doesn't get enough play. Um, yes. Oh, we already talked about that. You weren't in here, were you? Yeah, we already talked about it. Increased pricing sensitivity. Yes, our fault that we're not buying your inflated prices. Oh, Chaz, what's up, buddy? Oh, that reminds me. If I don't know if it's still, I think it might be still up. So I saw on Chaz's Instagram that if you need the GI Joe classified BAT or BAT, they're on sale with the coupon. If you click the coupon box, it's on sale with for $16.50, and that's with free shipping on Amazon. So if you need one, now is the time. $16.50. So yeah, so there was a couple other things I wanted to mention. Oh right, so I don't know if you got, so the Clone Trooper 4-pack, you know, the Shop Disney phone throne the clone the TVC Clone Trooper 4-pack that was just Shop Disney and Hasbro Pulse exclusive. If you haven't seen, it is in stock at Shop Disney for $41.99, which is like $3 or $4 cheaper than it was on Hasbro Pulse. So if you need that, it's in stock. Dorkside is having a sale on Classified and Black Series. That is true. So dorkside.com, Dorkside Toys, I'm sorry, dorksidetoys.com. Also having a deal. The new Black Series Magistrate Grief Karga, if that is currently in stock at Shop Disney as well. So if you wanted to get the new Grief Karga, he's in stock over at Shop Disney. Oh yes. So if you did not get your TVC Ahsoka Deluxe, who is the the one that's an exclusive for Walmart, they're starting to cancel some pre-orders, so double check your order. Just saw that earlier. Some people are getting cancellations. Mine already came, but for some people, they might be canceling your order. And then also the Target Black Series Andor Shore Trooper that just has the extra paint. You might have seen it already. It's hitting Targets now in store. So if you're looking for that, be on look out for that. And also, Shop Disney is now shipping the Concept Series 2-pack, exclusive for Shop Disney. Vader looks all right. That's starting to ship now too. It's in. Last time I checked, it's in stock too at Shop Disney. I didn't check before. Sorry, Dave. Wow, daughter forgot her pajamas. Third journey, drive to her house. Sorry, man. Gentugo, what's up, buddy? Oh, is wow? Look at this one. These are new, different, completely different. Free girls in my city. New sex bots. What's up? Sexy time at the side. Sexy time. Free girls in your city. 46. Whatever that means. Sounds good. Yeah, Shop Disney Concept 2-pack now shipping. So, Vader looks cool. In U City, yeah. Yep. Free girls in U City. Nice. That's what I'm looking for. Thanks, guys. So, yeah, so that's most of the Star Wars news that I had. What aliens? Pretty much all of them. I want the skiff guards. I want all the background guys. Then specifically in the cantina, Walrus Man, although it looks like a really hard one to do. Squid Face for Return of the Jedi. Just most of them. I just wish that they didn't wait so long to do them. I know, like I said before, when they did Asti, X-Wing pilot Asti from The Force Awakens is one of the first figures they released. When that happened, he was like 13 or 14 or something when they did the red line. I was like, whoa, all right, we're going to get some background aliens because he was in the movie for seconds. And he even had a line, he had a speaking line, but he was in the movie for seconds. So I was like, all right, so maybe we'll get some background aliens now, and then it just never happened. So I'd honestly be happy with anybody. I mean, I know they got the band going now in TVC and in Black Series, like the Cantina band. So hopefully they start to spread out into some more aliens. That'd be great. But I mean, we're 9 years into the Black Series and we haven't got any. Yeah, Asti died, right? If I remember correctly. Didn't Asti die? I'm pretty sure that his X-Wing blew up. So, yeah. So that'd be great. What figure do I think should be released next? Oh, tough question. I don't think I have it, but we have in a different live stream, we kind of went over like a whole list of stuff, which is probably another video I'm going to do soon as a wish list, and then I'm going to do another one. Or maybe I'll combine them where I'll have you guys vote on the ones that should be, which ones that you want. It might be in my other pad. I don't know if I have it here, but I had a whole list of stuff. Must be in the other one. Oh no, we got it here. I'm just gonna go with Star Killer. How about that? Coming soon, right? So he's coming. Very excited for that. How about Solo Mall? I want that. But I got a whole list. I got a ton of, there's like 30, 40 on here that I made a list of. And then you guys came up with some awesome ones too, which I should have wrote down. We need Wilro Hood. For real. But I made a huge list, and then you guys said some awesome stuff too. I forget, that was one of the past live streams, but you know what's funny? I thought that was going to be a sellout too. Surprised the George Lucas Stormtrooper didn't sell out. Maybe it's the choice of putting him. No, well, back in the day, there was a TVC figure of George Lucas Stormtrooper, so I think it was like an homage to that. But when the pre-orders were out, the pre-orders did sell out pretty much everywhere, even like Big Bad Toy Store. Pre-orders were sold out for that. GameStop, Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, all of them. And now that he came out, like now it's available everywhere just at regular price. So I don't know what happened. Or maybe everybody who wanted it actually pre-ordered it. So, oh yeah, that'd be great. Savage, he's on my list too. He was on my original most wanted list. Yeah, Star Killer's coming in both Black Series and TVC, right? Isn't that what happened? Oh, you got them on clearance, huh? George Lucas Stormtrooper for $12 at GameStop. That's a deal. Yeah, it might have been mail away Stormtrooper, Storms Lucas for TVC, but that was like, geez, over 10 years ago. Nice. Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. Not extra crispy. Yeah, for sure. So I guess it's the time of the day when I run through other toy lines in 5 minutes. So not much to say. Oh, this is shipping too, if I got to mention that. So the R2 Show, or SHW, mine is coming from Entertainment Earth. I got charged for it. So hold on. And it has a misspelling on the back. This was the no. See, so Aldani Messino instead of Mission on the back there. So hey, at least it wasn't Skywalker's name this time, right? So yeah, so that's coming. So let's see, what else do we have? Oh, a ton of stuff. Oh, this is cool. So NECA RoboCop with the chair now shipping. That was so if you remember the chair that he sits in, when you are at rest, you will sit in a chair. I didn't order this, but looks pretty cool. It has an OCP box, which is cool. Omni Consumer Products, which is the company that is privatizing police. Also, we got to check if you watched Masters of the Universe in 1987, like I did. We have Skeletor coming, and He-Man, which I guess they didn't get the rights to Dolph Lundgren because that does not look like Dolph Lundgren. But the Skeletor is pretty cool. Look at that. The Skeletor is pretty cool. The NECA is it's no, yeah, no. It's 1/10, right? Yeah, 1/10. So it's 7 inches. So oh yeah, we get to see the Concrete Jungle, what is it, Stoneheart Predator? You see this bad boy? Massive Predator. Pretty cool, right? Didn't hit the stores yet, but we get to see it. Should be pretty badass. Can't wait to see that thing in person. And this was leaked too, the Predator from Prey. That's coming from NECA too. So I know some of you guys really like that movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll watch it. Those are on sale for Prime Day. New Masters of the Universe. So what do we got? We got, oh yeah, Snake Mountain's coming. Master of the Universe. That's Origins for Snake Mountain. That's the this is available for pre-order right now in a crowdfunding project over at Mattel Creations, which is pretty awesome. This thing's massive. And then Frogmonger, who he's going to be a Mattel Creations exclusive. And so is, what's his name? Oh, and Beastman is a Walmart exclusive, I think. It's a deluxe Beastman that comes with a bunch of different things. And then this was, what's his name? I forget. We see the box right there. He's going to be a Mattel Creations exclusive too. And this is from, it's Skeletor from the new show, the cartoon, I think. But it's a Masterverse figure, which is coming for soon. Oh yeah, we'll go over that too. So I think you guys probably saw the Moon Knight was back available from Marvel Legends. I'm assuming everybody saw that. He just comes with a new staff thing. Gentle Giant Jumbo. Yavin Luke, which is a members only Gentle Giant exclusive, but it's also hitting Disney parks. So if you're into the jumbo figures, Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale Halloween Resurrection, Halloween Kills, and Halloween H2O Michael Myers are now available for pre-order over there. They do good Michael Myers figures. Oh, there he is. There's the deluxe. There's the deluxe Beast Mossman. I called him Beastman before. Mossman. Coming soon. And then He Skeletor. Those are going to be available at Mattel Creation soon. Oh, yeah. Here's more. Masterverse Revolution Deluxe Man-at-Arms coming soon. And then the Skeletor again. You guys probably saw this too. This is pre-orders for the Mega Frankenstein and Mongol figures for the DC line. Those are Mega figs. They are big. Oh yeah, I saw this at Newbury Comics. Kane, let's step outside. RoboCop 2, RoboCane from Hiya Toys. It took everything in my body to not buy this when I saw it. Super cool. Oh yeah, new The Nun figure coming. Ultimate The Nun. Coming from NECA. Pre-orders, I think, are on the 25th for this massive Battle Cat from Mondo. It's a 1/6 scale. Wait till you see how big this thing is. Where'd he go? Here goes this thing. Look at this massive. Look at this guy. Guess how much it is? $500. $500 for that. Pretty cool though. All right, so let me just run through what else we got. Oh yeah, that's the new packaging for Invisible Man. If you guys are into that, Invisible Man, because they're for NECA, they're doing the all of the Universal monsters. Dracula for Jada Toys. The special pre-orders are open at Jada Toys website for the 1/12 scale deluxe Bela Lugosi Dracula, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, this is the Splinter. Splinter as Van Helsing from NECA Toys. Somebody already has it. This is him. He looks pretty good, I have to say. Packaging. You guys can't see that. So let me see. I think. Oh, here's that Headless Horseman thing out of package. This is what it looked like. The Headless Horseman from the Four Horsemen Studios we showed before, which looked badass. Here's it out of the package. That's what it looked in the package. It's pretty awesome. All sold out, unfortunately. But that thing's badass. And then, new Ultimate Ghostface coming from the new Scream 5. Looks pretty cool. Can't wait for that. Here is His Tank Gunner. It's going to be with the His Tank. First look at it. Looks pretty good. That's Dracula packaging from NECA. Here is the exclusive His Tank Cobra. If you ordered the His Tank and you weren't stupid like me and totally forgot to do it on the last day, then that's the Cobra that you'll be getting. Oh yeah, the Thing monster from NECA. Can't wait for this. One of my favorite movies, 1982, The Thing. That's the dog monster. Can't wait for that. Oh yeah, Marvel Select Blade, which I thought would be more popular. Marvel Select Blade. And then Mafex RoboCop 2 Murphy version coming soon. And here's the accessory set for Back to the Future that is going to be available on 10/26 at thenecastore.com. Comes with a bunch of new accessories. It's going to be available on 10/26. All right. So that's the rest of the toy world in 5 minutes. Let's see what we said here. All right, let me see. All right, we're way up here. Let me see. Prey. Huh? Mecha Robocop. Yes. So, Hideous 87. Yes, it is. It is not a grade 87 Skeletor. OCP packaging is cool, but I only picked up the Robocop figure by itself. Me too. Debating on whether or not to get that movie skeleton. Yeah, I started with some of the Master of the Universe, Masterverse figures. I haven't got any of the newer ones though, but I started getting them and then I kind of dropped off. Prey is the best movie of the year. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Snake Mountain. Yeah. Memories, right? Snake Mountain, man. I gotta watch. I have to watch Prey. Yes, I have to watch it. Yeah, I saw Chaz talking about it. Target has pushed back the Target Force Outback for like the 4th time, and if you didn't catch the email, it got canceled. Tomorrow will be a year since I ordered that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I heard bad things. Yes, it was. It was yes, the Back to the Future NECA accessory set teased yesterday. Yes, for Back to the Future Day. Yes, looks awesome. Yeah, that's the so the Moon Knight, have that Moon Knight, that's the same Moon Knight as before. It is one of the Marvel figures that I have or had. Feels cheaply built. Yeah, so he was from a while ago. So yes, it's probably needed a new mold. They should have done that, but repacked him because I know people will buy him now because he's popular and because the Walgreens exclusive all white Moon Knight is like 70-80 bucks on eBay now that last time I checked, and that one's about the same too, right? So I did a free week trial of Hulu just to watch Prey. Yeah. Couldn't kick myself. My local Walgreens had the Legends Moon Knight, and I saw it on the shelf by itself for 3 years or so. Yeah. Yeah, the Walgreens Legends are usually exclusives are usually pretty good. Yeah, the rosy cheeks. What was that about? I did that with the Walgreens Kenobi because I didn't like his rosy cheeks. Definitely kicked myself for that. Yeah, what was up with that? The Clone Commander Obi-Wan had rosy ass cheeks. Yeah, found 6 of them. They were all gone 24 hours. Yep, eBay exclusives for sure. What does the community think about the Avatar figures from? Yeah, they're from McFarlane. I haven't even thought about them. I've looked at them, haven't even thought about them. I've never seen the first movie. I never had a desire to. I don't have a desire to see the next movie, although I probably should. I don't know. Was the first movie good? I know it was supposed to be like, oh, the special effects, but wasn't it just like a bite off, like didn't they bite like Fern Gully, the last rainforest, and make an Avatar movie out of it? Who remembers Fern Gully? Isn't it like the same movie? Ghost face killer phone. I hung up. Yeah, getting that neck of ghost face looks pretty cool, right? Yeah, the Thing monsters look amazing. I can't wait for that. One of my favorite movies, one of the best horror movies ever made, in my opinion. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. It's one of those movies where every time you watch it, you pick up something else that you didn't notice before. And it's a lot of like mystery and type of stuff. So you kind of there's a lot of clues in there that you notice the more times that you watch it. Oh, nice. So Red Wagon Dioramas, who was just in here, I was talking about the Rhode Island Comic Con with him. He has YouTube of the unboxing of Avatar figure in a vehicle. See, I don't know anything about them. They do nothing for me because there's no nostalgia. I have no idea who anybody is. I've never seen Avatar. It actually kind of looks when I was when they came out in 2007. In 2007, that shit was too soft for me. That's where I was in life, so I didn't see it. So I don't know. Maybe it's good. I'll watch it now. But back then, I don't know. Did anyone else support the Kenner Toy Line Kickstarter by Kim DM Sivens or the Blue Milk TV? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't even know about it. You know what I'm talking about. This is so isn't Avatar just Fern Gully? Pocahontas? Pocahontas in space? Okay. Wow, so it's either Pocahontas or it's Dances and Wolves in Space. It was better than Yes, Chris, that's what I'm talking about. John Carpenter's The Thing is one of the absolute favorite films. I missed it. There's yes. Awesome. All right. So, yes, it is Fern Gully, but more sci-fi. So, Kenner TVC books. I don't. Oh, was it? Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Somebody else. Oh, I didn't know what you were talking about the first time I read this comic, Darth Eddie. But you're talking about the Avatar figures, build a figure. I totally over my head. Didn't even expensive one because of how cool the design is and because he's from Moon Knight. Oh, is it from Moon Knight? I'm lost. So anyway, yeah. So that's most of the stuff that I had for today. That's all the new stuff from that's been well, it's a lot of it that's been revealed over the past week or two because we weren't here last week. No, I didn't see Halloween Ends. I did see that Red Letter Media had done their video on it and it started to play and I snapped it, but I haven't seen it. I saw Halloween Kills. I didn't think it was great. I didn't even know Halloween Ends was even out yet, but now that I do know, so I got to see it. So I heard it's also disappointing. I heard the beginning of the Red Letter Media guys saying they're just like Halloween Ends is the worst like Halloween movie that has totally screwed the franchise since the last Halloween movie, Halloween Kills. So they obviously weren't in favor of it, and I think that they're actually they have a very honest look at the stuff. I heard Black Adam isn't that good. I heard that it's not. It looked like it would be pretty good. I wasn't gonna watch it anyway, but okay. So Halloween Ends is absolutely disappointing. Oh wow. Paramount Plus. I just signed out. Halloween Ends isn't available on Paramount Plus. I just signed up on Paramount Plus because I couldn't watch the Patriots game on Sunday because CBS is not available on Verizon TV anymore. If you can believe that. CBS is not available on the cable that I pay for. And I had to watch it on Paramount Plus. So I just signed up for it so I can watch it. This is incredible. Halloween Ends is the worst of the 3 most recent ones, but none of them are terrible. The third one has the most unnecessary plot. I also heard that Michael Myers isn't in it that much, but again, and that's too bad because I like Jamie Lee Curtis. She was at NYCC. Um, Season of the Witch was good. Silver Shamrock. Silver Shamrock. So, that reminds me, I don't know if you do the Toonie Terrors, but the Season of the Witch, Toonie Terrors 3-pack with the 3 trick-or-treaters, that's one of the things I skipped to show you, but that's hitting Target now. Along with the American Werewolf in London one, which is pretty cool. It has the werewolf, and the dead guy, which looks pretty awesome. So I don't know how you guys feel about the Toonie Terrors, but I thought they were stupid when they first came out. But I think doing them in the 70s, like Scooby-Doo style, animated style, is actually kind of cool. Now, yeah. So Halloween 2018 was decent. Halloween Kills was not decent. I barely remember it. Evil Dies Tonight was a whole bunch of crap. I thought that was pretty dumb. The first one is actually, so 2018 is actually memorable. That's what I'll say. Like, I remember what happened, and I can't even say I even remember most of Halloween Kills. I just remember that it wasn't that great. So, uh, but for the other Halloween movies, like Halloween after Halloween 2 and then Season of the Witch, they drastically nosedived. However, they're kind of like a car crash, you know? I like to watch them. You can't look away. But you got to watch both versions of which is it? Is the one with Ant-Man. Because there's a theatrical cut and then like a director's cut that's different, because in the middle they kind of went 2 different ways. There was like a way that it was supposed to go, and then a way that they cut it because the studio wanted it to be such and such a way to appeal to more people. So it's kind of all over the place, but one of the cuts is definitely better than the other. So you got to watch both of them. I think it's the director's cut that's the harder one. Somebody else will know. I haven't really watched either of them in years and years and years. It looks like Darth Eddie cares. He probably knows. I saw Nope that was on Amazon Prime. I haven't watched it yet though. Oh my god. He's only in the movie for like 10 minutes. Wow. How can you drop the ball so much? Who wrote the movie? Is it the same as the other guys, the other ones? A Grinch horror movie? No, I didn't see that. There's a Grinch horror movie coming? Hold on, I just have to look up the writers of Halloween Ends real quick. Just in case. Got a 5.1. That's not good for a new movie. All right, let's see. So, so it's the same guys, at least that I recognize from the other movies in the trilogies. Wow. And you love Halloween Kills. Good for you, man. I know. Someone joked that the Dark Grinch trailer looked like a porno. I gotta check it out. Yeah, so I really dislike holiday horror film trend. I mean, most of them aren't very good. Some of the older ones are actually decent. Yeah, Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd was Tommy in The Curse. I think it's The Curse of Michael Myers. H2O. Yeah, he's probably the best from 82 to 2000. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Actually, yeah. It is probably the best one. Winnie the Pooh horror on its way. Wait, that's real? I thought you were joking. There's seriously a Winnie the Pooh movie coming out? You got the RoboCop chair for $1 and 98 more. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mace. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Oh, Tales of the Jedi drops 1026. There aren't even references to the legacy characters who died in Kills. Tommy from the original movie. Yeah, Anthony Michael goes down brutally, and Lori and her granddaughter don't even mention him. There's a Winnie the Pooh horror movie. You guys, is that what we're saying? I can't get links in here. I'll go check it out after I do this. The links don't come through on the in StreamYard. So that's insane. All right. I don't know. Hey, it might be good. Sometimes those movies end up being good. So on the Christmas horror thing, I think Krampus was pretty good. No, don't worry about it. Other people probably want to see what it is, not just me. Oh, Winnie the Pooh entered public domain, so you can do whatever you want with them now. Okay. All right, I gotta check that out. So, yeah. So, but there's some older. I'm trying to think of it. There was one decent one where the guy dresses up as Santa Claus, and you better watch out, from like the 70s, almost maybe the early 80s. That one was decent. Yeah, Toni Collette is good in everything she does. So better watch out was pretty good. There was another one. I might be able to do that. Silent Night, Deadly Night. No, that isn't the one I'm talking about. Oh, right. It has two titles. So yes. Yes. So Silent Night, Deadly Night is the same as You Better Watch Out. They're the same movie, I think. Let me double check. Oh, no. Silent Night, Deadly Night is good, though. Silent Night, Deadly, totally different movie. Has the sorority that has the so wait, so Black Christmas is one of those. Black Christmas is one of the ones where there's a sorority and there's a killer. I don't know if I don't want to play the trailer. I don't know if I'll get copyright infringed, I think. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. No, that's not it. So, You Better Watch Out from the 80s does have 2 titles, but the other one isn't Silent Night, Deadly Night. You better... So it's called You Better Watch Out or Christmas Evil. Or even, I think it has a third name too. So yeah, so I kind of like to watch them, but most of them are awful. You're right. So Sorority Row is also one that has a killer, but the one that's themed for sorority, but the one that's themed for Christmas is Black Christmas. Pretty sure. Yes, Black Christmas is the one. Hey, what's up, 19? Bad Santa. So yeah, it's a different type of movie, but Bad Santa is pretty good. Oh yeah, Gremlins. There you go. That's a good one. Yeah, Gremlins is where it's at. So yeah, NECA does a lot of good Gremlins figures too. I have a couple of them. But yeah, Gremlins. Oh, A Christmas Horror Story. That one I saw. It's from 2015. That one's decent. It's called A Christmas Horror Story. Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, which is so bad you have to see it. You know what I've been watching actually? The Gingerbread Man. Oh, what's the one that has Jack Frost? Jack Frost. You guys have to see this. This is worth checking out. Let me bring it up here. Black Jack Frost. This is the killer. Ugh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. There it is. Okay. So Jack Frost is a horror movie from 1997. It is a slasher film. It is ridiculous. And it's definitely worth a watch. That's what it looks like. That's the killer right there. The killer is a snowman. No, NECA never made the human characters from Gremlins. They just do the Gremlins and the Mogwais. So, if you're looking to kill some time, Jack Frost is a campy slasher movie. Yes, somebody's seen it. Jack is absolutely hilarious. Yes, the one-liners that this snowman says when he kills people are hilarious. Not to mention, so basically a psychotic murderer gets superimposed into a snowman and then starts killing people. It's pretty epic. So definitely worth watching. But you know what I've been watching? That reminds me. So the last few nights I've been watching some of those old cannibal horror movies from the late 70s, early 80s. You kill someone in the shower in the most ridiculous way possible. Yep. So it's pretty ridiculous. So yeah, so I've been watching some of the old cannibal movies, which are, some of them are pretty good. The only thing that, The Hills Have Eyes is good, yes. The only thing that's not good about the old cannibal movies, oh my god, stop. Yes, Cannibal Holocaust, Cannibal Ferox are probably the two best known ones. But the only thing you got to be prepared for is, if you're going to watch those movies, is they really do kill animals in those movies. So you just got to be prepared for that. And they don't do that anymore, but real animal. Yes, Chud. There's also a sequel to Chud called Bud the Chud, if you haven't seen that. Which is a horror comedy which almost has nothing to do with the first Chud, but is totally ridiculous in its own way, which is also worth a watch. But I do remember when I was a kid, Chud used to scare the crap out of me. Yeah, so if you're gonna watch Jack Frost, you have to make sure it's not the kids movie or whatever. It's the murder movie. Yeah, that was sense. Yeah, so they killed turtles and big ass turtle. Like, I don't know, they kill the animal. Really kill animals. Big lizards and alligators, stuff like that. But Chud used to scare the crap out of me because when I was little, it was on cable, and I got to see the beginning scene, and you see his the steam and the hand coming from underneath the sewer, and the opening credits, and the credits come up, and they used to scare the crap out of me when I was 3 or 4. So, but yeah, Chud, good movie. 80s horror is my wheelhouse. I like 80s horror more than any other horror. It was a thing of its own. It will never happen again. The practical effects are awesome, even though some of them are crappy. They're just always awesome to see. Some of them are excellent, like in The Thing in 1982, John Carpenter's The Thing. So, Chud, I think I watched it on Amazon Prime, but that was a long time ago. But it's a popular 80s horror movie. So Child's Play, I've seen all the Child's Play many, many times. In fact, my ex-girlfriend's daughter loved them. She was 8. She loved Child's Play. So all she wanted to watch was friggin' the Child's Play movies. So yeah, I've seen all of them what's his name? I got the guy's autograph at one of at a horror con. I forgot his name. It's the guy from he's in Alien Resurrection. He's in Exorcist 3. I forget what his name is, but he's in a bunch of movies. He's in Mississippi Burning. He's in the Halloween remix by Rob Zombie. He plays the sheriff. I forget what his name is, though. So, yeah. But horror, she has one. She has a life-size NECA Chucky doll. She has no, it's not the NECA one. She has the Spirit Halloween one. Brad Dourif, thank you. Brad Dourif. I saw the first 5 or 6 episode, maybe more than that, of the first series of the Chucky TV series. That's all I've saw. Decently, it was good. It came out while fresh meat. So when I came out, so yes, Brad Dourif. So when I came out, when I was living in New York, and we didn't have cable, and it was such a pain in the ass to try and watch it when you didn't have a cable. Which there was a way to do it, but it was such a pain in the ass. So we stopped watching it. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Yeah, so I have a ton of that stuff. The Spirit Halloween stuff. Yeah, the last 2 years they've been releasing a bunch of Killer Clown stuff each year. I have the gun and the little figure. I got a ton of that stuff. Sexbot's back. Tinder, best adult dating site. My sexy time. Sexy time. All right. So, yeah, so Killer Clowns, always a favorite. I remember hearing about it when I was a kid, and my friend was trying to explain it to me, and I'm like, well, he's explaining what happens and stuff, and I'm like, so wait, is this a horror movie or a comedy? And he's kind of like, well, it's kind of both. And I'm like, what? And like the concept of a horror movie and a comedy being like the same thing, like broke my brain. I was like, what are you talking about? When I'm like 5, 6. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, how can you have both? Like the concept of horror comedy hadn't even occurred to me yet. Oh, maybe that was the car. Maybe that was the call. The sex bots. Hey, sex bots. That's right. Sex bots love horror movies. That's true. Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are good. The new Nightmare was good. Remake, not so good. Did not like the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. Jackie, whatever the guy they get that he just didn't work. He was too little. He just didn't bring the scary. I thought that was a horrible choice. It would probably be better if they didn't have Jackie, whatever his name is, who's a good actor, Jackie Earl something, right? He's a good actor. He just wasn't a good Freddy. Yeah, that's right. Most bot posts I've seen consecutively. Yeah, you got to give it to them. They're putting a lot of effort in. You got to respect the hustle. All right, Elena. We'll see you. I have the first one and the second one. I have the first one. I don't know how many there are actually. Oh wait, I do have more than that. So the ultimate ones. Speaking of Nightmare on Elm Street, what NECA Ultimate Freddy would you recommend? I'm leaning to the first film version. So I don't know how many ultimates there are. I know there's the one for NECA 1 and NECA 2, and the NECA 2 one comes with the dogs, so it's more expensive. So you probably save some money getting the NECA 1 though. The NECA 1, the Nightmare on Elm Street 1 the one though, but they have NECA also has the 8-inch closed the 8-inch clothed Freddy figures, which is an ultimate. They come in like the plastic thing. So yeah, the first one would probably be the best, but there's more Freddys that they do. So I don't remember the Freddy for 3, but I know they had the accessory pack for 3, but they also have different Freddys in the retro clothed versions, which they have they have NECA. They have 2 versions of Freddy from the third one, and that's not Ultimate. That's the retro 8-inch. And then they have New Nightmare Freddy, and that's a retro closed one too. But those are, again, that isn't Ultimate. All right, just got a Jack Frost and Killer Clowns DVDs for $21 total. That is a deal. Steal right there. That is entertainment for hours and hours for $21 you just got yourself. Good work out there. Oh, see you, Chris. You too. Critters. Critters is good. Critters is good. Critters 2 is better, in my opinion. Critters 1, it takes itself too seriously, but in Critters 2, they realized what they had, which was this is straight jokes, and it turned more into like a horror comedy series. So yeah, Critters is money. Also, in the small, so Critters is they're kind of like a knockoff Gremlins. Gremlins started like the small creature monster craze that was short lived in the 80s, and the Critters was a direct result of Gremlins. And what also was a direct result of Gremlins was Ghoulies. I don't know if you saw Ghoulies. It's Goulies, and those are pretty good too. The second one being the better of the two because the same thing kind of happened. It was the first one was more serious, and the second one was like, all right, we this is jokes, so we gotta. So they ham it up a little bit, and the second one was actually for. And there might even be and Critters. There's a third and a fourth Critters, and maybe even a fifth Critters. Now that I think about it. And Ghoulies, there's at least 2, but there might be 3. Ghoulies is the shit. So wait a second. Did they have an Ultimate NECA? Yeah. 3? Oh, there is a 3. So there is. He comes with the needle hands? Oh, you're right. There is a 3. That's my fault. You're right. But I don't think he comes with the needle. Oh, he does. Okay. So I'm totally wrong. All right. Yeah. Troll. So Troll is decent enough. Troll 2. That's what you gotta watch. Troll 2. Fright Night is good. All the Fright Nights are good. Creep Show is good. Trick or Treat is also good. Troll 2 is what you... Yes, Critter... Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio is in one of the Critters, yeah. So... Oh my god! Yeah, so Troll 2 is another so bad it's good movie. You have to see it. It's got one of the most famous lines of any movie in it, and it's, "Oh my god! They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me! Oh my god!" And then it's just the most hammy, just bad acting, and the funniest part about Troll 2... Hold on. Yes. So the funniest part about Troll 2 is that the guy who made it thought that it was like a masterpiece of horror. And he was like, "Oh, this is so great. Everything is great." And everybody loves it because people loved it, but for the reason that it was so campy and bad that they had a cult following. And there was a showing that he went to later on where, she had such a cult following, and he was so disappointed to find out that they didn't love it because it was great. They loved it because they were making fun of it, and they were laughing at parts that weren't funny and all this stuff, and he really thought that he had like, and he still does to this day. Actually, he thinks that it's a horror masterpiece and not the complete joke that it actually is. House, that's a slept on one too. There's 4 houses. There's a house 1, 2, 3, and 4. A second one is not good. Sounds like Disney Kenobi. Sounds like Disney Kenobi. So, yeah, so I think we're going to wrap it up. I don't have a giveaway today, and the reason why is because I got to get these other giveaways out that I haven't mailed yet, which I apologize for the people who want it. Tommy Wiseau, yeah, you should have embraced it. Yep. No. So John Lithgow, you mean the John Something's on the Wing, John Lithgow? That was Twilight Zone. But it's a horror anthology. It's kind of the same. I don't think John Lithgow was in the regular Creep Show, right? But he was in Twilight Zone. I haven't watched the Kenobi series. So I don't know. I heard it's not good. Yeah, I haven't mailed them. Good job. Yeah. I can't believe you haven't won anything yet, Dave. That kind of blows my mind that you haven't won anything. All right. Well, we'll have to change that, won't we? All right. So, we'll wrap it up, guys. We'll be here next week, same time, 2 p.m. I'm thinking about moving it back. We'll see. But yeah, so thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for joining. It's always awesome to talk to you guys, especially since we didn't have it last week. I always like to get your guys' opinion on stuff. And like I say every time, I don't really have a lot of friends that I bullshit with about toys. So always great to talk to you guys. Don't forget to watch Jack Frost. And I'll see you guys next week. All right. Thanks for coming. Peace.